Guys, I have found a rare quarter. So there's a thing called the 2020 Vermont America the Beautiful quarter. And so 252 million. And look at, I doubt you can see it on stream. Guys, I found a rare quarter. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it. Because you see that little mark on the quarter? You can't see it that well. That boy can fetch $50 all the way up to $500. And I just found this. I've been searching for months. I have done that, rejected, I've sent them back, got more, rejected, sent them back. I found a silver quarter before I found one of these bad boys. These things are rarer than silver quarters. These are hard to find. You do not find these quarters regularly. How do you find them? Alright, so here's the story. There's a few mints. There's a few mints that make quarters. The two main ones are the Philadelphia and Denver mint. Now, there's a few others that you don't know about. There is the San Francisco mint and the West Point mint. Hello, cat. Anyway, the Philadelphia and Denver minted 250 million quarters in 2020 from like the Vermont America the Beautiful. 250 million combined. And West Point added 2 million. And usually all these mints have their separate bags. No, West Point took their own quarters and dropped them into these bulk bags. That way, you had to find them. You couldn't buy them off the website. You had to find these quarters. And not every American can hold them. So I'm one of 2 million people in the entire world that can have one of those quarters. Just think about that. Not everybody in this world can have what I just got. It's pretty cool, honestly. I'm gonna try to finish this market today. I think what colors could put. I'm gonna search up a video about these bad boys. Thanks for whoever's watching. So yeah, there's 10 varieties, 2019, 2020. By the way, for 2019, 2020, they released 5 coins per year, so there's 10 W mints in total. 20 million total. 20 million is not a very big number. They are very rare to find. I cannot find one. Well, I found one, but I'm just waiting to get the I like these ads. Okay, these ads are funny. The guy that tears through stuff.
And your cut-rate car insurance might not pay for all of this.
Smacks the mirror down.
How valuable can a 2020 quarter be? The quarter struck at the West Point Mint. Is it rare?
Yes, I'm into
What's so special about it? We'll talk to you about them right after this.
How much money do you really have in your pocket? A $204,000 penny found by a teenager.
Oh God! I just realized what that was. That's a 1943 penny. I'm gonna give you a tip. It's very hard to find this. If you find a 1943 copper penny, you are entitled to tons of money. If you find a 1944 steel penny, you got lots of money. If you find 1944 steel mint condition penny, $800,000.
A $10,000 coin found in a Cheerios box. And an $18,000 penny found by one of our viewers. Got
A
coins?
69S, I have a bunch of those.
TV Coins Inc.
It probably has an error I don't know about.
Daily videos and free giveaways. Join us today.
Hey YouTubers, this is J and B. In this video, we will talk again about quarters struck in the year 2020 at the West Point Mint. We did many videos about these special quarters back in 2019 and 2020 when they were about to be released. In this video, we will give you some updates about them, including their recent values. If you like this topic or any topic related to coins and currency, please consider subscribing so we can help.
How did I become a numismatist?
While you help us grow our channel. The 2020 quarters struck at the West Point Mint will bear a W mint mark. Also,
Yes. Again, there are primarily 4 mint marks you want to watch out for on modern coins. First is the no mint mark or P mint mark. If you find a coin and it does not have a P, or it has a P or it does not have a mint mark, these came from the Philadelphia Mint. If it has a D, it came from the Denver Mint. An S, the San Francisco Mint, which now does not operate for circulating coins, or the rare W after that is for the West Point Mint. Now, discontinued mints are the New Orleans Mint, the Carson City Mint, and I think the Chattanooga Mint? I know there's one in Carolina that was taken over by the Confederate Army back then when it was made, but that is weird. I really want to get my hand. I'm not really a big fan of the Confederacy, but I really want to get my hands on one of those old Confederate pennies. I've heard they made pennies before they were shut down, rightfully so. I was so close to even buying like a World War II German coin, like a Puffing or what, I don't know what it's called. One of those rare
each of the 2020
quote-unquote Nazi coins.
was struck with a privy mark.
Those are rare, probably. I don't imagine they've all been melted down because of the.
George Washington's portrait above the inscription Liberty.
I just want a piece of history.
The privy mark was actually sculpted directly into the master document.
By the way,
the privy mark.
I have the privy mark on my coin. By the way, can I just say it's shaped after Rainbow Pool, a pool built to celebrate the end of World War II, which I didn't even know that until like yesterday, but that's cool.
V75 to recognize the 75th anniversary of the end of World War II. Like the 2019 production of quarters struck at the West Point Mint, the 2020 quarters from West Point will comprise 2 million of each of that year's America the Beautiful dollars.
And usually how they're shipped out is that they're built, or they have these giant bags and they send them to reserve banks. These reserve banks, well, they ship out to smaller baby banks after they wrap their currencies. And West Point did not do this, as I just said a few minutes ago. West Point actually took their coins, sprinkled them into bulk bags from Philly and Denver mints, and let them go. That's right. You couldn't buy these. You had to find them like I did. And trust me, these quarters came out in 2019 and 2020. Rays, they're very new coins. How they trust me. You think I haven't been through quarters, huh? If you don't think I've been through quarters, I rest my case. This is a quarter box. I'm gonna get one next month. I said I wouldn't do it. I have to break my promise. I'm going in the quarters. I do not care. I am going for silver. How adorable. Apparently the babies are called snifflets. I didn't even know that. I love that.
2020 quarter dollars bear reverse designs celebrating the National Park of American Samoa, Weir Farm National Historic Site in Connecticut, Salt River Bay National Historical Park and Ecological Preserve in the U.S. Virgin Islands.
I want the Salt Lake.
Marsh
That might be my most wanted coin and like most wanted quarter. I want the Salt River Bay 20 W Mint quarter. I'm gonna start looking for that because not only does it's just a W, it's my favorite coin. I'm gonna tell you what it looks like if you don't know. I think I have one. I don't know if I have one on my table. I have tons of these bad boys laying around. I usually have at least one to show somewhere. Oh, hey, look, here's my quarters I think from yesterday. Here's one. They're very easy to find. In fact, of the Territory America the Beautiful quarters, this is the easiest one to find, the Virgin Islands Salt River Bay. I don't know why I like it. It's just because of the mangrove tree in the background. Here's what it looks like. Oh my god, I want a W Mint version. It's my favorite design because usually you find them they're really clean. I just love the design on the back. It's my favorite. I don't know why I like it. I just like it. And they find a W Mint version of that would be so awesome. Plus it has the privy mark, which makes it even more special. I don't think 19s have a privy mark on them.
Connecticut, Salt River Bay National Historical Park and Ecological Preserve in the U.S. Virgin Islands, Marsh Billings Rockefeller National Historical Park
I have
in
this one.
Vermont, and the Tallgrass Prairie National Preserve in
I saw
Kansas.
this video last night.
The 2020 W quarter dollars were mixed in with circulation quality production quarters from the Denver and Philadelphia mints. So just like the 2019 W quarters, you couldn't buy them directly from the U.S. Mint, but rather you need to find them in circulation. Because of the privy mark, these quarters are very collectible. Today, you can buy them graded and ungraded as a raw coin. Most of the sales happen on eBay, and here we will share with you their recent sales. But before we do it, just so you know, for most of them, the highest grade is MS67,
And
they
it can
sell
go up
on
to
average
NF70.
for around $500 to $600. The recent sale of the 2020 W American Samoa in MS67 grade brought $600.
Again, 2019, 2020 quarters may have this. It is very rare.
In the same grade.
Remember, I have searched for these things for at least a third of a year. And I have gone through hundreds of dollars of quarters. I've gone through more quarters than some people see in their damn lifetime, okay? Finding these quarters are going to be rare. And if anybody's listening to this video and going to go find them, here's my tip. From the bank, if you save $500, you can buy these boxes, these giant boxes of quarters. That is going to be your best bet. Or, if you are a person who has a very close relationship to a person that is in the laundromat industry, I suggest going there. Because, obviously, if you have like access to our parking meter change, any large amount of change you can find is typically the best when it comes to searching for rare coins. Trust me, I've searched and I've found over 700 wheat pennies from accessing large amounts of pennies. I have searched $1,000 of pennies. Yes. Probably like 1,200 at this
Sold
point.
at auction for $466.
And here's the thing. Remember, if again, you sort your coins out, and then when you're done, you bring them back to your bank, and they should give you amount of cash. If you live in the Midwest, like around Illinois, your best bet is Heartland and small towns. I've personally struck a deal. Shout out to Heartland Bank, by the way. They have the right to turn me down, but they obviously don't. and that's why I love them. And plus, they love having me at their bank. They tell me they like my company, so I go out and buy them donuts. They love it when I do that. If you also want to, you can also see if you can get a bank to sell you a reject bag. However, I went through this and they said, do not come back to our branch with this. So if you can find a bank that sells bags and sell another bank, and go to another bank that could take your change, that's great. However, here's the thing: doing this costs Alexa. Again, as I will say, this costs the bank money, so you want to be careful how much you do this. Usually, in my opinion, it's great to ask for no more than 2 boxes of pennies, 2 boxes of nickels, 2 boxes of dimes, and only a box of quarters.
Some quarters are known to exist in MS.
Some banks will allow you to go more, though.
For a lot, depending on how many are known to exist in that particular series. Remember, we always say...
Although I like Chase, I don't recommend you go to Chase banks, kind of like in cities, because they do not, like my Chase in Bloomington, Illinois, they don't sell boxes anymore. It sucks. Don't turn coins into Chase, except for if they're $half. They do not have coin counters. It's not me saying Chase is bad bank. They are pretty good. In fact, there's this one worker there that knows I like rare stuff. I don't know her name. Even if I did, I'm not gonna tell her. But oh my god. And I'm starting to get some good stuff, dude. I have gold-plated coin, silver coins now. I'm starting to start a silver hoard. I recommend everybody watch this. Start a silver hoard. It's simple. Just find dimes and quarters from 1964 or before. Start hoarding those. I've started to hoard them. Yeah? What? What? Sorry, stream. I just want to take a break. I don't want to be that person